You know, when I crack open an issue of X-Men, I know I'm just looking for three things. Lazy, prejudicial allegory, a smattering of multinational misfits saving the world from Nazi Gandalf, and oh, that's right, artwork by Al-Qaeda!
Previously on X-Men.
Menghukum Ahok seberat-beratnya. Karena barang siapa yang menghina Nabi, itu wajib dibunuh.
Enter Audion Siaf, who, when he isn't busy being a dog-shit comic book artist who skated on his only marginally above-average gesture work while displaying the unbridled anatomical acumen of a basement-bound beluga from Rule34.net, is busy participating in mass Muslim protests against a Christian governor being prosecuted for fucking blasphemy for daring to suggest Indonesians' strict adherence to the Quran. A text that I would remind you states, and I quote, "Kill non-believers wherever you find them, for non-belief is worse than death," might be part of the reason the country despises their quite Asian, decidedly non-Muslim interim governor. The cheek. But why stop there, ass munch? You're already supporting a moronic fucking cause that sprang up after a biased-ass YouTube channel mistranslated your governor's fucking words to begin with. Why not, for example, wedge ham-fisted political messages into the panels of your subpar art? And when I say ham-fisted, folks, I mean the vodka-swilling, Ukraine-invading, Russian-ass colossus, for no discernible goddamn reason imaginable, is wearing a shirt with a Quran verse on it stating, and I once again fucking quote, "Do not take the Jews and Christians as allies." Gosh, I just wonder how the former head of Marvel, Stanley Lieber, or his erstwhile collaborator Jack Kirby, aka Jacob Kurtzenberg, feel about that one, Habib. Not to mention Marvel's diversity-humping life partner, Disney. In Disney's defense now, just walk the streets of any given Islamic caliphate and drink in all the diversity. Skulls, forearms, femurs, torsos, black, white, and yellow alike. Way it's a regular body part potpourri. Or here's a subtle one. Let's put the word jewelry square the shit beside Kitty Pryde's fucking head so it cuts off the last four letters. Three guesses what a religion is. I also love how, according to the sentient hipster beard from The Guardian, whenever a public figure, even a Muslim, expresses an unpopular political view, they automatically default back to conservative. You know, Shilford Brimley, last I checked it wasn't conservatives looking to hug it out with Hamas. Why don't you leg it on back over to the Ramadan rugby scrum? I think there's a refugee over there with a ticking tank top. Oh, but not to worry, Reddit. Thinly veiled racism or no, we've already learned that he'll be buzzed up to Marvel HQ to explain his side. That he was even afforded an opportunity to explain himself goes a long way toward establishing his ethnicity and skin color. You think if Ed Norton from American History X sketched up the Bible verse that says boys banging boys be blasphemy into an issue of fucking Dazzler, he'd be invited back to Marvel Manor for tea and crumpets in an audience with Axel Alonso? Or would they throw him under the bus so fast you'd think he was a Swedish school kid? Fortunately, via the miracle of the information superhighway, we already have a preview of his defense. You ready for this? And I quote, "Some of my best friends are Christians and Jews." In Indonesia? Yeah? What cemetery'd you meet him at? Marvel, I'm just gonna be mercilessly fucking honest here. If this cat were about 3 shades lighter with a crucifix around his neck, you'd nail him to it, and don't you simpering shitbags fucking deny it. That's if you hired him to fucking begin with. You see, the average Marvel artist, be they black, beige, brown, or bleached, unlike Audion Siaf, wouldn't have been hired to grab a fucking headline. You see, Audion Siaf is a local celebrity in his native Indonesia, an art teacher of considerable repute, who laudably volunteers his time teaching little girls to paint with objects they'll need written permission from their husband to use in adulthood.
Jumana Fauzi.
My husband allows me to say only death to America.
Oh, but that Mac LeBlanc has impeccable timing.
Impeccable.
It's very good, yes.
Death to America.
Islam. Giving people hope in a world torn apart by Islam. I'm Razor Fist. God fucking speed.
The Death to America views in this editorial are not the views of this station. Oh, goodness. Wait a minute. Yes, they are. Yeah.